Today, we're going to boil down Ramit Sethi's classic, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, into a super simple 5-minute action plan. The whole idea is to build wealth automatically without feeling guilty about every little purchase. And it all starts with one kind of provocative question. Okay, so here it is. Would you rather be sexy or would you rather be rich? Now, hold on, this isn't about your looks or your dating life. In the world of personal finance, sexy means getting bogged down in the small stuff that feels productive but doesn't actually do much, like obsessing over the cost of a coffee. Rich, on the other hand, means focusing on what really moves the needle.
You know, arguing online about lattes, that's sexy. It feels like you're taking control, but honestly, it's an illusion. It's a distraction. Being rich is about ignoring all that noise and laser focusing on a few big wins that have a massive, oversized impact. And your first big win is surprisingly simple.
That first big win is all about optimizing the financial tools you already use every single day. It's time to stop letting them work against you and instead turn your bank accounts and credit cards into your own personal financial army.
Let's just be crystal clear about something. Your bank is not your friend. These companies make billions, with a B, from your overdraft fees, your late fees, and your annual fees. But here's the secret they don't really want you to know. You have way more power than you think. You can fight back. And it often just takes one quick phone call.
No, really, it is this simple. This one 5-minute call can literally save you hundreds of dollars a year. You just call the number on the back of your card, you're polite but firm, and you use a very specific script. So what are these magic words? This is it. This is the script. You say this word for word. And then, and this is the most important part, you stop talking. Just be quiet. Let them respond. 9 times out of 10, if you've been a pretty decent customer, they will waive that fee. That single action is a way bigger win than skipping lattes for a month. And it's not just about dodging fees. Your credit cards are packed with this hidden arsenal of perks that most people never even look at. Things like automatically doubling the manufacturer's warranty on stuff you buy, giving you free rental car insurance, or protecting your new phone if you drop it. You're already paying for these. Use them. It's basically free money. All right, so you've turned your tools into allies. Now we get to the absolute core of this entire system, automating your money so you can build wealth while you sleep. Because let's be honest, willpower is finite. Systems are what actually make you rich. This is called the conscious spending plan. It means you stop budgeting every single penny, which is exhausting. Instead, you decide upfront where your money is going to go, to investments, to savings, to bills. Then whatever is left over is yours to spend on absolutely anything you love, completely guilt-free. And here's what that automatic money machine looks like. Your paycheck lands in your checking account. But before you even wake up and see it, money is automatically sent to your retirement accounts, like your 401k at work and a personal Roth IRA. Then another chunk automatically goes to your savings goals, maybe for a vacation or a house down payment. The magic is, what's left over in your checking account is your guilt-free spending money. No more agonizing over every purchase. Here's just a sample of what that could look like. Maybe 60% for fixed costs like rent and utilities, 10% for long-term investments, 10% for savings goals, leaving a full 20% for pure, unadulterated, guilt-free fun. Now, your numbers are going to be different, and that's the whole point. It's a flexible plan you design for your life. So, that 10% for long-term investments, where does it go? This brings us to our third and maybe the most powerful big win, investing. This is where your money truly starts working for you, and I promise, it is way, way simpler than you've been led to believe. Let's just get this out of the way right here, right now. You do not need to be a stock-picking genius to get rich. In fact, trying to pick individual stocks is one of the fastest ways for most people to lose money. See, the real choice isn't which stock to pick. It's how you invest, actively or passively. Active investing is paying some expensive fund manager to try, and usually fail, to beat the market. Passive investing is simply using low-cost funds that are designed to match the market's performance. And guess which one almost always wins over the long run? You invest passively through something called an index fund. Just think of the stock market as a giant pizza with hundreds of slices. Instead of trying to guess which single slice is going to be the tastiest, you just buy the whole pizza. Index funds are simple, they have incredibly low fees, and they let you own a piece of the entire market. You can set up automatic investments and just forget about it. And why is investing so critical? 2 words, compound interest. It's like magic. Look at this. $1,000 in a savings account over 40 years might become 3 grand, which, okay, is fine. But that same $1,000 earning an average 8% in the market could become over $21,000. Time is your single greatest asset.
So, you've optimized your tools, you've automated your money, and you've started investing simply. But why? What is the actual point of all this? The point is to finally stop worrying about money and to start living your rich life. A rich life isn't about having a mansion or a fleet of sports cars, unless that's your thing. It's about freedom. It's about you defining what matters most, traveling, taking care of your parents, buying all the fancy cheese you want, and then using money as a simple tool to make it happen. And that's really the ultimate secret here. Building wealth isn't about some hot stock tip or a complex strategy. It's built on a foundation of simple, consistent, and automated actions. It's boring, and that's exactly why it works so well.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What does your rich life look like? And don't just think about it. Write it down. Get specific. Because once you have that clear destination in mind, you can use this simple, automated system to actually get there.